Okay, so we are recording. We're going to review the topic today about the present perfect. So first, I have here an activity for you. Let's go to Kahoot. Okay, so yesterday we had an introduction to this topic, but today we are going to go in deeper with this topic that is the present perfect. Please join us here. Vamos a comenzar. Please join this Kahoot. Okay. Here you will have the link and the code so you can join. Okay, so please everyone join this activity, join this Kahoot.
Teacher,
Yes,
¿me puede compartir el link?
yes, of course. It's here in the chat. It's in the chat
Thanks.
here on Zoom.
Es que no lo... Thanks, teacher.
Yes, don't worry. Okay, you all joined, todos pudieron unirse. I think some of you are missing. We can start and please, in the case you didn't join, aún se pueden unir, pueden intentarlo, si no pueden escribir su respuesta en el chat. Okay, so first this is the introduction, this is not a question. I'm going to ask, please, Oscar, can you help me read this slide? Vamos a leer esta diapositiva que nos aparece.
Okay. The present perfect. It's a verb tense that we can use to talk about an action that occur at infinitive time between the past and the present.
Excellent. So that is it, right? So we have here this new structure. Este es un nuevo tiempo que vamos a aprender. It's called present perfect. When we talk about, actually, it's about actions in the past. Aunque sea de presente perfecto, en realidad estamos hablando más acerca del presente, un evento que, perdón, un pasado. del pasado, un evento que ocurrió en el pasado, el cual no mencionamos cuándo sucedió, por qué no nos interesa o no es importante en la oración. And we are going to use two auxiliary verbs. We're going to use have and has and a verb in past participle. Okay, so let's start. Vamos a empezar. Okay, very well. So let's remember we are going to use have with these pronouns. I, you, we, and they. We're going to use have. And we're going to use has with those ones that we call third person. He, she, and it. Third person. All right. Well, let's continue. Okay, very well. So just like we said, right? He, she, and it use has. The correct pronunciation, remember, es en este caso sería have. No, no decimos have. Have no, sería have. This means the A is more a mix between an, es una mezcla entre decir E y A junto. No, no decimos ha, decimos have. Have. So together you would say have. Okay, let's continue. Okay, very well. So I have played basketball. Okay. How can we translate this sentence, Gabriel? ¿Cómo podemos traducir esta oración?
Hi, teacher. Yo jugué básquetbol con algunos amigos.
Okay. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Welcome. Exactly. Very well. So I have, in this case, would mean he jugado. All right. In this case, when this happened? Do we know when this happened? Do we know?
In the past?
The past, but do we know exactly when?
No.
No. Okay, so that's the point, right? This is an event in the past, but we don't know just when it happened. Okay, let's continue. Excellent. So this is she. Aquí es como que van en las dos líneas, right? She has drunk coffee with her cousins. Exactly. How do we know that? No sé, también podría ser la opción naranja, right? Could be the orange option. Okay, the only one that would not be correct is that someone chose the blue one. But remember, we have has. So this sentence says, ella ha bebido café con sus primos. Entonces sería she, because we have has, her cousins. Por eso les decía que también puede ser esta opción. Because a lo mejor ella bebió café con tus primos, puede ser, no, with your cousins. So there is nothing wrong grammatically speaking about this sentence. So both are correct. Very well. So just try to pay attention when we use each auxiliary verb. Presten atención cuando se utiliza cada verbo auxiliar. Solo son dos, have and has. If you think about it, actually Spanish is more difficult, right? En el español es mucho más difícil porque tienes que decir yo, tú has, ella ha, nosotros hemos, ellos han. Es una conjugación más difícil en inglés y en español, pero so in English you only have two different auxiliary verbs. Now, we talked so far about the auxiliary verb, but what about drunk? So, el verbo que estamos utilizando aquí es beber, but you need to use the verb in the third form of the verbs. If you see any list of verbs, you will notice that every list of verbs, irregular verbs, has three forms. Cada lista de verbos va a tener tres diferentes formas. We have drink, for example, que sería el presente simple, drank, que sería el pasado, y drunk, que es el pasado participio. Remember, it's very important that you memorize these verbs. Se los envié hace mucho tiempo. Es importante que estudien los verbos irregulares para que sepan cómo es el cambio. En este caso, el que nos interesa es la tercera forma del verbo, que sería drunk. So, drunk sería bebido. Ella ha bebido, right? Remember that in this case, we use the past participle, just like in Spanish, we use the ending ado, ido, right? Con los verbos en español nosotros decimos ado, ido al terminar para utilizar el pasado participio. Por ejemplo, yo he comido, yo he jugado, yo he dormido, etc. Entonces, esto es, y haciendo una equivalencia, lo que parece en español este tema. So, this is basically it. Remember that has is the auxiliary verb. Si queremos hacer una pregunta, we have to use the auxiliary verb have or has to make a question. For example, have you drunk coffee? ¿Has bebido café? Have you drunk coffee? Has she drunk coffee? Has she drunk coffee? Have you drunk coffee? All right. But very important is not the second form. No vamos a utilizar, en este caso, drank con a, porque ese es simplemente el pasado. Lo que yo quiero es pasado participio, que es la forma que tiene la U, drunk. Again, where can you check this? Check the irregular verbs list that I sent you a long time ago. In case you lost it or something, caso de que hubieran perdido su lista de verbos o no sé, cualquier cosa, se los reenvío. Okay, is there in the chat? The list of irregular verbs. De nuevo, lo que nos interesa es la tercera columna. Okay, I hope it's clear. Let's continue. Okay. Fernanda, can you please translate this sentence?
Yo leí este libro
Ok, muy parecido. Yo leí este libro, sería I read this book, sin el have. Pero como tenemos I have read, what is the meaning of that? ¿Qué quiere decir I have read?
Sería, yo estoy leyendo este libro.
Eso sería I am reading. But I have read. I have read. He leído. Ok. So, have sería el yo he, read, leído. En este caso, read es un verbo irregular. Se pronuncia read y para los otros tiempos o las otras formas se pronuncia red como el color. So you say, I have read this book. Okay? So, can you repeat this sentence, please, Fernanda? Can you say it in English again? Can you repeat it? I have read this book.
I have read this book.
Okay, very well. And what is the meaning of that? ¿Y qué significa?
He leído este libro.
Exactly. Okay. Excellent. So, does anyone have any questions at the moment? ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda hasta el momento? No questions?
When you use have, it can use it like that. He
Can you
tenido.
repeat? Which one?
Si quieres decir, yo he tenido, I have had.
He tenido, sí, sería I have had. Correct.
I have had.
Yes.
Okay.
So, in this case, the verb have, si revisamos el verbo have, ahí tiene, igual vemos en el cuadro las tres formas. So, es have, in past is had, and in past participle is had. Entonces, si quiere decir yo he tenido, sería I have, with V, con la V, had, con D al final. That's correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Okay, does anyone else have any other questions? ¿Alguien tiene alguna otra duda? Okay, so we continue. One second. Okay, one moment, please. I don't know what happened. It's frozen. Okay, now it's better. Okay, so we continue. So the next slide, vamos a leer la siguiente, esta es como otra diapositiva. Can you please help me read, Daniela? Vamos a leer esta diapositiva, please.
Present perfect struct negative. ¿Esa, teacher?
Yes, please.
Subject más have o has más not más verb más past participle más complemento.
Mhm. Very well. So this is what we do. The negative is very easy. So you only add not, pero es importante, el not va después del auxiliar. ¿Cuál es el verbo auxiliar? Have or has. You just add the word not, and it has some contractions. How will you pronounce the contraction that is have plus not? How will you pronounce have and not? Si yo no quiero decir I have not, ¿de qué otra forma lo puedo decir?
La contracción, have.
Exactly. So the contraction will be, ¿cuál sería la contracción?
Haven't.
Haven't. Exactly. I haven't, and you could also say, if it's the third person, she hasn't. Right. She hasn't. Okay. And you can also say, I've not, es otra forma, or she's not, es otra forma. Okay. So let's go. Okay, very good. Okay, bueno, en el caso de it, está bien tercera persona. Remember that these three, he, she, it, vamos a utilizar has. All right, so it has not celebrated. With contraction, you would say it hasn't celebrated. All right. Okay. Vamos a leer, por favor. Cynthia, can you help me read this sentence and then please translate?
Okay. They have not tried to reach the coast.
Mhm. Very well. So they have not tried. Can you translate, please?
Yo no he tratado o creo que el resto de la oración no sé.
Ujú. No perdón, ellos no han intentado
Ajá,
alcanzar la copa. Very well.
ok.
Let's see. How can you read with the Let's make a contraction. Vamos a poner una contracción con have y not. ¿Cómo sonaría la oración?
Yo también, perdón, no escuché.
Yes, please. Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes.
ok.
Yourself.
They haven't tried to reach the cup.
Exactly. They haven't. Thank you so much. Let's continue. The next, vamos a leer la siguiente diapositiva. Please, Gabriel, can you help us to read this slide?
Okay. Present perfect structure question. Have has a subject with have, or has with subject. No, espere, me trabé.
Don't worry.
Hold it.
Go again.
Have or has plus subject plus verb past participle plus complement plus.
Very well. So this is now for the questions. It's very simple. Here we use something that it happens every time with English. Esto siempre pasa con el inglés. ¿Qué es esto? Es la inversión, right? You need to put the auxiliary verb at the beginning. It's something very weird in Spanish. We don't use it. But when you make a question in English, you need to put the auxiliary at the beginning. That's how you create the questions. Entonces, por ejemplo, si quiero preguntar, recuerden que les había puesto un ejemplo muy común. Si yo quiero decir, ¿te gustan los tacos? Well, you would say, you like tacos. And in Spanish, you want to make that a question, there's not a problem. Si yo quiero decir esto como una pregunta, en español solo preguntas, ¿te gustan los tacos? Es decir, cambiar el tono. And orthographically, solamente se le agregan los signos de interrogación. Y ya. But English is not like that. Remember, English, you need to do the inversion. En inglés tenemos que poner, cuando preguntamos, cuando hacemos una pregunta, debemos de poner el auxiliar al inicio de la oración. And then everything else goes normal. Y todo lo demás sigue normal. So in this case, for example, if I say, I have eaten tacos. He comido tacos. Bueno, vamos a cambiarlo por you. Tú has comido tacos. You have eaten tacos. So the correct thing in English is that, claro que se puede preguntar, you have eaten tacos? Esta sería una pregunta informal, all right? Muy informal. But the correct thing, grammatically speaking, is to make the inversion. So you put have at the beginning. Have you eaten tacos? Entonces cambia have en lugar con you, ponemos have al inicio. Have you eaten tacos? Esa es la forma más correcta, right? So have you eaten tacos? Has she eaten tacos? All right. Other thing that I forgot to tell you about the previous one is be careful. Tengan cuidado con have y not porque no es lo mismo. No es lo mismo decir, yo no, por ejemplo, si yo quiero decir, yo no tengo hermanos, algunos cometen el error de decir, no sé, I haven't siblings or I haven't brothers. No tengo hermanos. Esto es un error. ¿Por qué? Porque están mezclando el tema que estamos aprendiendo, presente perfecto, con presente simple. ¿Cuál es la forma correcta de decir no tengo hermanos?
I don't have brothers. I don't have siblings. I don't have sisters.
Exacto. I don't have. Es otro tema. Tienes que decir I don't have, you don't have, she doesn't have. Eso es presente simple. Un tema que vimos hace tiempo. So in this case, it's the present perfect. And when you use haven't or hasn't, nunca entiendan haven't y hasn't como no tener. Esto es yo no he, tú no has. Eso es el tiempo que estamos aprendiendo. So be careful with that, okay? Because it's a very common mistake. Excellent. Have you drunk coffee today? ¿Has bebido? Este creo que ya lo hicimos. Okay. Sorry, this one. Okay. Can you please help me read Maite this question, please? Vamos a ver esta pregunta and then we translate. Okay, sorry, I cannot hear you. Can you repeat?
Has he cut the bread using the knife?
Excellent. Now let's translate, please. Vamos a traducir.
¿Él ha cortado el pan usando el cuchillo?
Exactly. Él ha cortado el pan usando un cuchillo. Okay. Very random example, right? Okay, let's continue. Okay, have they visited Paris before? ¿Ellos han visitado París antes? ¿Cuándo? No estoy preguntando exactamente. Okay. So, this is open-ended. Vamos a responder esta pregunta. Esto vamos a poner en el chat. All right. What have you done during the pandemic? Esto más bien sería, como ya pasó hace mucho tiempo, bueno, no tanto tiempo, pero ya hace años. Entonces vamos a preguntar, what did you do during the pandemic? Si es algo reciente, entonces sí puedes preguntar, what have you done? ¿Qué les parece si vamos a cambiar la pregunta? What have you done during what have you done during last vacations? What have you done during last vacation? ¿Qué has hecho en tus últimas vacaciones? Y vas a contestar entonces diciendo, I have, I don't know, depending on what you did. I have traveled, he viajado. I have played, he jugado, I don't know. You write here. Porque esta pregunta estaría mal formulada porque ya pasó tiempo. Pero esta pregunta es como es más reciente. What have you done during the last vacation? ¿Qué has hecho durante tus últimas vacaciones? Esta que acabo de poner en el chat. Please, let's answer. Muy bien, vamos. Gabriela ya nos puso su oración. Pero tiene un pequeño error. tiene un pequeño error. Y ese sería el verbo. Let's check. Gabriel, so what is the past participle form of the verb do? ¿Cuál es la forma del pasado participio de do? Nos pusiste did, but what is the one that we need? Ok, guys, ¿qué verbo tenemos que utilizar con do? Si estoy utilizando presente perfecto.
Done.
Ujú. Done, exactly. Entonces sería I haven't done anything. Cambiamos también. O puedes decir también I have done nothing. Puedes decir I have done nothing. No he hecho nada. Y también puedes decir I haven't done anything. Recuerden que en inglés la doble negación no existe. ¿Ok? No y nada. En español está bien, pero no y nada en inglés es una contradicción. ¿Ya? Cynthia says, I have traveled to Puerto Escondido with my family. Excellent. I have eaten a lot in my vacations. Okay. Very well. I have repaired things at home. Very well. Excellent. Let's check now the next exercise. But I think that's it. Muy bien, ahora vamos a leer el siguiente. Please, can you help us reading? Flor, vamos a leer esta diapositiva.
Yes, teacher. We use for and since to answer how long time. Use for to talk about a period of time, a few days, 6 years. Use signs to talk about a time in the past, last Friday, 197 17
1977.
1977.
Excellent. So you have two words, for and since. For, very easy. We could say that for means por in Spanish. So we use it to talk about periods of time. For example, I have worked here for 6 years. He trabajado aquí por 6 años. So here, I'm not telling you what year I started off. No estoy diciendo de qué año empecé, sino por cuánto tiempo, cuál es la duración. I have worked here since 20, you would make like calculations. So it would be 2018, right? He trabajado aquí desde 2018. Entonces, since, cuidado con la pronunciación, no es science, es since, para hablar de un punto en el tiempo. Any questions so far? ¿Alguna duda?
No, teacher.
Okay, excellent. So, let's
Teacher,
continue.
entonces he trabajado por 5 años en una empresa, ¿correcto, verdad? ¿For?
For, exactly.
Yes. Okay, thanks, teacher.
Yes, you're welcome. All right, so let's continue. Ok, esa pregunta que ya está como obsoleta, ¿no? How long have we been in quarantine? ¿Por cuánto tiempo hemos estado en cuarentena? Noten, para preguntar por cuánto tiempo algo, vamos a decir how long. How long. Eso es por cuánto tiempo. How long. All right. Y aquí, bueno, están las respuestas, right? It's been long since it finished, but okay. Very well. So this is it, right? So now you will tell me about the most amazing experience you've had in your life. Can be something, something scary, something beautiful, anything. Please tell me something that you've, the most amazing thing you've ever done, the most important thing in your lives. I don't know. You can tell us. Vamos a hablar acerca de algunas experiencias. Para hablar de experiencias utilizamos el presente perfecto. For example, you can tell about something that you have done. I don't know. I have swum with dolphins. He nadado con delfines. I have swum with dolphins. What is something that you remember, Maite, that you have done, that you remember and you say, wow, this is something from my life that I will always remember. Siempre me voy a acordar de esto. Can you tell us something?
Visit.
Sorry.
I have
Mhm.
visit
Mhm.
las grutas de Caguamilpa.
I have visited. Ajá. I have visited grutas de Cacahuamilpa.
Yes.
That's Guerrero, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's very beautiful. Did you like it? ¿Te gustó? Was a good experience?
Yes.
It looks amazing. But can you swim there? ¿Se puede nadar? No se puede nadar.
I don't know.
Okay, very well. Cynthia, what is something that you have done? Something you love and it's a very interesting experience.
¿Me puede repetir? Perdón.
What is a beautiful experience from your life? Can you tell us?
Okay. When born my nephew,
Very well. When you what? Can you repeat, sorry?
yes.
Can you repeat, please?
Okay. When born my nephew,
Pero no entiendo. Can you what are you trying to say? ¿Qué fue
no
lo-
sé si entendí la pregunta, como alguna experiencia que, o sea, de la relevante, ¿no?
Ajá.
Ok. Pues, o sea, yo traté de decir como que cuando nació mi sobrino.
Ok. Mm, ¿Cómo podemos utilizar el presente perfecto aquí?
Ok. When-
Creo que en este caso no se puede, ¿no? Porque no es algo que tú has hecho. Es algo que
Ajá.
alguien más hizo, ¿no?
Ok.
Ok.
Ok, bueno, voy a inventar otra, o sea, voy a pensar en otra cosa.
Okay, another example, but that's a beautiful thing.
When
But
she
can you give us
became
another example?
an when she became an aunt, maybe.
Well, that's a good one. Thank you, Oscar. Yes, you can say I have become an aunt, ¿no? Me he convertido en tía. Aunque esto es más para decirlo cuando pasó recientemente. But, okay, what is another example? ¿Cuál es otro evento? Sí, please.
I have Eh, este, ay, no sé, creo que ya colapsé. Bueno, ¿cuál es es que no me sé el pasado participio de ver?
Ver
Ajá,
sería
saw,
seen. So
seen.
es pasado y sin pasado participio.
Ah, ok, entonces, I have seen dolphins.
Okay, very well. Where did you see dolphins? Where have you seen dolphins? Where?
Ah, ok, en... ¿Cómo se llama este lugar? Ay, ya se me olvidó, es que me puse muy nerviosa. En Oaxaca, en
In
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca. Ah, okay,
Ajá,
very well. In Huatulco?
ajá, Puerto
Okay,
Escondido.
beautiful. And there are turtles too, right? Creo que también se pueden ver tortugas. You can see turtles, right?
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Fernanda, how about you? Tell us about a beautiful experience you had.
Um, uh, when I went to Cancun,
Mhm. Okay.
es
Did
que
you
como
love?
tal, siento que esa fue una experiencia para mí muy completa, muy bonita, que me gustó todo lo que hice cuando fui.
Okay, very good. Yes, Cancun is beautiful. Like what things did you do? Ok, estamos hablando ahorita en pasado, ¿no? Pero tú dices, I have been. Es cuando decimos que hemos ido a algún lugar. Interesantemente, no utilizamos go. ¿Por qué no? Porque I have gone es como decir me he ido. O sea, ya me fui, adiós, me he ido. Entonces, para decir yo he estado, yo he ido a algún lugar, vamos a decir I have been to. Yo he ido. I have been to Cancún. Ok. What have you done in Cancún? ¿Qué hiciste en Cancún? Tell us some things. Not everything, maybe, just tell us some things.
I went to the parks, Xcaret, Xel-Há, and explored.
Wow, very good. Those are beautiful. Those are beautiful things to do. Excellent. Thank you. Daniela, what is a beautiful experience that you've had
I went to visit the NASA Center in Houston.
in Houston? Okay. Did you like the United States?
Eh, es el centro de la NASA o algo así se llama. Es el ese
Wow.
donde dejas pasar, donde pasas como tipo museo de
Ajá.
la NASA y el que según primero pisó la luna y esas cosas.
Yes. Wow, I would love to do that. You know, I envy you for that. Te tengo envidia de la buena for I would love to see that. Okay, thank you. How about you, Oscar? What is something amazing, beautiful, I don't know, maybe scary, thrilling that you have done in your life? You have seen something, places.
Well, I have met for the first time the sea.
The what, sorry?
When the first time I meet the sea.
Okay. When did you meet the sea for the first time?
When I was 15 years, it was in Puerto Vallarta.
Okay.
Actually,
How old were you?
15 years old.
You were 15 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you feel at that time?
Impressive.
Yes.
Very little.
Yeah, right. I love that thing about the sea. That's one of the reasons I moved from Mexico City here because I love to be close to the sea.
I have been hours in the sea.
Yeah. Now that you talk about the sea and Fernanda mentioned Cancun, you know, next time you come or if it's your first time, maybe you have been a lot of times, but you have to visit an island that is 3 hours away from Cancún. Está a 3 horas de Cancún, pero vale la pena visitarlo. Well, actually, I think Tulum está como a dos horas y media y aún así mucha gente lo visita, ¿no? But there is a place that is very beautiful. I think you should visit it. That is called Holbox. Holbox es una isla. And you take a bus, then you take a ferry. And well, the island is very, honestly, is not the best, is not the most beautiful. Es decir, no hay no está ni siquiera, todo está de arena, no hay nada pavimentado. Sometimes the streets are really ugly because they get a lot of water. And they get puddles, tienen charcos de agua cuando llueve mucho. Pero si vas en una época que no haya mucha lluvia, I think you can enjoy it. Because here you can see the beautiful thing about you can see the bioluminescence. The bioluminescence es la bioluminiscencia, y bueno, pues es eso que no se ve así tan impresionante como en la foto, pero sí se ilumina el agua. So you can play with the water, you put it on yourself, you can see how it sparkles like it's electric or something. So it's something beautiful that you need to try. This is one of the experiences that I have loved the most. Y es una de las experiencias que yo personalmente he disfrutado también muchísimo. Okay, I think we are missing still some of your partners to share. Gabriel, what is something very beautiful, amazing that you have done in your life?
Well, I don't have answer to that question now.
Can you think about one, maybe? ¿Es algo interesante, no sé, algo divertido que hayas hecho?
In my life, I haven't did something too interesting and too funny. Yeah, fun and funny can be, but not too much.
Okay, so I understood that you haven't done many things, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for sharing. If you think about another example, you can tell us in the chat. Moni, what is another beautiful experience, some interesting, amazing, scary that you have done in your life?
I don't know. Maybe it's scared. When I haven't to rutas de Tolantongo. I don't, ¿cómo se dice entrar?
Entrar sería enter, puedes decir enter.
Okay. I don't enter to the ruta because I have a panic attack.
Okay, I didn't enter the groups because I had a panic attack, but did you like them? I mean, maybe you didn't enter, quizá no entraste, pero ¿te gustó lo que viste?
It's so beautiful and amazing.
Yes.
But I don't enter. Es muy cerrado. ¿Cómo se diría?
I know. Yeah, it's claustrophobic.
Yes.
Are you claustrophobic?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there are some of these experiences. In my case, I'm afraid of heights. Yo tengo más miedo quizá a las alturas, no exagerado, pero sí le tengo quizá más miedo a las alturas que otras personas. But my father-in-law is even more scared. Ok, ¿alguien nos falta que nos cuente alguna experiencia? Creo que Flor, ¿no?
Sí, teacher, pero
Yes?
mm,
Tell us about an
I,
experience.
yes, I think that when I go travel, um, when I have travel,
I have traveled. Excellent.
yes, mm, for carretera, ¿cómo se dice? Street,
Street es calle. Highway sería autopista. Road
highway.
is camino. So
Okay,
I think it's
highway.
highway. What
Ajá.
highway? ¿Cuál autopista?
For uh for Puebla, uh,
Puebla.
it's amazing. I esos, ay, no
What
me
part
acuerdo.
of Puebla?
I don't remember las ah, una carretera muy peligrosa. Ay, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Teacher.
I don't know. Isn't there
I don't.
close? It's not called Cumbres de Maltrata
Me
or something?
maltrata.
Yeah?
Yes, es Comber
Ah,
de
that's
maltrata. It's
scary.
amazing. It's increíble.
Yeah.
Ujú. Eh,
Okay, that's an
it's
experience. Do you drive? Yeah, you drive, right? ¿Tú manejas?
no, teacher.
No? No?
No, no,
Oh,
only copiloto.
okay. Only co-pilot.
Yes.
Okay.
Sí.
Very well. Thank you. Guys, finally, we need to see these three expressions: already, yet, and just. Already is an expression that you use when you finish an activity. Maybe previously to other person could think. Por ejemplo, aquí dice, I'm sorry, but the ship has already left. It left about 3 hours ago. Lo siento, pero el barco ya se ha ido. Entonces, already es como decir ya, esto ya se realizó. Already vamos a hacerlo sobre todo cuando alguien esperaba o alguien no esperaba que ya se hubiese realizado. I have already eaten. Ya he comido. Ya no quiero. I have already eaten. No more food, thanks. Yet. Yet is in negative and in for questions to ask if you have already done something. Puedes preguntar, have you eaten yet? Que sería, ¿ya has comido? Para preguntas. Y para negación vas a decir, I haven't eaten yet. Have you eaten yet? ¿Ya has comido? I haven't eaten yet. O simplemente puedes decir, not yet. Todavía no. Not yet. Just is when you did something very recently. Algo que hiciste recientemente. Just. Okay. So you can say, I have just left home. Me acabo de salir de la casa. I have just left home. According to this, please complete the exercise 6 and 7. Vamos a completar el ejercicio 6 y 7 de tarea, please. And tomorrow we check some other questions that you may have about this topic. We'll finish for tonight. So thank you so much, guys. We gotta
Thank
go.
you.
Teacher,
Yes.
Es que yo no tengo el libro porque acabo de entrar. Entonces no sé si cómo lo puede enviar o.
Yes, I will send it to you.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
See you. Y les acabo de enviar también foto de la tarea. So take care. Goodbye.